Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. With me is my co-host Mega Kitty, who is doing her host duties, soundly sleeping, and making the stream a little happier. I am building an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes that I hope to release early next year. I've been working on it for the past 3.5 years in my spare time. I actually work full-time developing games for other people, so I just can't get enough of game dev. So this evening I got a couple things I want to get done. So kind of here's my bug list, and these four things are the ones I want to try and get done. I don't know if I'll get them all finished or not. One of them involves showing tips after goals are scored. Looking into an issue where some of the hero ability items will persist even after a goal is scored. Looking into potential knockback issues in networked games. And lastly, the one I'm going to work on first, about invincibility. So one of the recent changes I added to the game was after you are incapped, you are invincible for about 1.5 seconds. However, you are, even though invincible, you still are subject to certain debuffs and being slowed down, being more at risk for damage after you're no longer invincible, things like that. I want to get that all fixed up tonight. And the big picture of things, we are in the middle of a 6-week marketing blast. I've been taking to social media with a lot of help from Novi Unlimited. They are helping spread the word across social media, all different kinds of sites like TikTok, Facebook, X, and so on. And I'm learning a lot from them. It's a real experience. I'll have to write about it sometime. So there's that going on, and also potentially applying for a grant from Epic Games once I get the game a little more stable and got more good play tests in. As far as the next steps, I'm working to a milestone where I want to do another formal play test. But before I can do that, I need to do a couple more things. And actually, I'm probably going to push some of them back for a future play test. Namely, the ping wheel. I'm debating whether I want to do that for the next play test or not. And a few other things too, like having an event feed and voice chat. Those don't really seem urgently needed. The ping wheel, on the other hand, I'm on the fence right now. I did get a bunch of other things done. In fact, almost 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks worth of work. Lots of different bug fixes, improvements to the game. And I'll show you one of those improvements, which is, I think, a real game changer. So here we have something you've never seen before. So below the health bar here, you got these 4 little dots, and you should be able to see them from the stream. These little dots are called pips. And what they mean is you can respawn. Well, once you are knocked down, you can get it back up 4 more times, actually technically 5 times. And then once the 5th time happens, you're going to be respawned back at your goal. So now I got knocked down, now I lost a pip. So now I have 3 left instead of 4. I'm going to get myself knocked down on purpose again and get down to 2, like so. And I'm down to 2 pips. And then I'll go ahead to the other side, invincibility right there. I'm going to go to the other team and make them beat me up. So we got 1 more. And then I'll get beaten up again. There you go. And then I'm down to no more pips, but I can still get right back up right away. But if I get knocked down again, then I respawn at my home base, like that. So what's the point of that? And I got 4 pips again, so now I can do it all over again. So you may be thinking, why do that respawn? Well, it helps reward players for taking you down, and it also gives you incentive to actually avoid being attacked, because otherwise you'd just be getting back up 2 seconds later. So, I mean, really, what's the point in that? So, I'm going to go ahead and work on that first item about invincibility, and I'll show you better what that is all about once I get into it. And before we go full steam ahead on that, let's have a look at Mega Kitty with the Mega Kitty experience. One can only wonder what she's dreaming about right now. So anyway, I'm going to start with this invincibility bug by making a new platform I can step on. All these things I can step on to do certain things to myself, such as getting weaker. You see, I've actually miniaturized a bit. I can be stunned. And I can be slowed down. Things like that. Well, I want one of those things to make me invincible. So that's the first thing I need to do for this testing environment. So let's spread this out a bit. Make a little space for that new platform. Oh, we're getting low on space, actually. I'm starting to overlap these guys. How about we get to that later? So I wanted to... Invincibility should be right about where knockdown is. So let's go ahead and move that around. Let's see, what can we move? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is this one? Okay. These four. And then stun. And then weaken. And then wet. We'll move these over. Oh, let's do it snap to the grid. Was that enough space? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now let's go ahead and duplicate one of these. And this will be our invincibility. Alright, so we duplicated that. We need to do the other, let's call this invincibility status effect. And we're going to want to duplicate that too. These other things. Here and here. Duplicate those into invincibility. Move them over. Okay. And we're going to call this invincibility. I'm going to call it, let's see, let's just copy this. You know what, that's still a bit... Oh, I didn't move the others enough. And these actually need to move status effects floor down over here. Nope, not there. Let's just move these three up. No, I can't do that. Kind of weird. I want to change the order of these. That's annoying. Well, anyway, we'll just do it this way. And move them a bit more to the right. So we need... let's see, need to move this over, and then we need one more grid square of space. And in cap, there's knockdown. Then move this way. Actually, this trigger is going to have to be removed entirely. And then we're going to make a new one. Just for... Here we go. Where is it? There. Move it there. There we go. And let's set that up. Do invincibility buff. And then we need to make it so I'm invincible for invincibility duration. Let's make it invincible for 10 seconds. That's a lot of time. Plenty of time to test it. So if this works, I should be invincible for 10 seconds. It'll work. That's good enough for me. Alright, I want to change this color here too. I want to make it a special color to note that it's invincible. What can we do? I could make it green. That definitely stands out. Also, this trigger needs to be a little higher. There we go. Make sure that still works. Okay, so now we're invincible. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I can't be knocked down, but I can be poisoned, and that's the whole thing. I need to not be able to be poisoned, or slowed, or falling, or all that stuff. So that all needs to be unapplicable. So we're going to probably start from the left side. Damage down would be something I consider. Now, being like armored or being like having a benefit such as damage up, I think I want to keep that, but not damage down. So that's going to be, so how do we do that? Damage down. Damage down debuff. Okay. And that is in source code. Now, how did I do this for incap in the first place? I think I had a incap specific. Now, how did I do that? I think it was in the invincibility and attribute. Yeah, here we go. Incapped and knocked down. Okay, so I need a new effect. So these debuffs don't really have their own tag, but they need it. So I'm going to go ahead and start making those. So you have effect, incap. We already have, well, some of them do. Incap, knockdown. Let's do for damage down. So what is this? Damage down. So it's all one word. So we'll do effect, damage down. Or actually, do I want to defect? I just wonder if I'll put a buff and debuff prefix on that. I don't think I do. So now we go back to invincibility. We're going to add damage down. Okay, so we're going to add this, and then we need to add it. Cooldown to ignore. Over here. Okay. So damage down, and then the next one we need to add. Oh, what's this one? Fall. You know, maybe I should. I mean, that's like physically falling down a hole. I think I will keep that one as it is. Fast, incap's already done. Poison. So let's do that one next. Do I have a poison? Yes. Here we go. So let's make a new entry for poisoned. Don't need that. And then toggle this. Next. Okay, and then we add it here. Oh, we got to add this. And the damage down too, so we gotta add those. In-cap specific tags. So we gotta make. Do we have target tags? No, we don't. So we need this. And we'll do this damage down, and then we do that for poison. Silence. That's next. Okay. Slow. That's next. And stun is next. And as I'm going through, I need to make sure I add these to the invincibility buff as well. So what we got? Knockdown. Damage down. Okay, we already got that. Poison silence. Okay. And Visual Studio froze again. Now, fine, let's do all the things you want to do, Visual Studio. It's okay. I'm only the user. But hey, if you want to keep freezing up... Oh, cool. Now I lost control of the mouse on it. I can't use the keyboard at the moment. Slow. Actually, silence. Stun. Yeah, I literally cannot click on anything in it. Amazing. Oh, it came back. It works now. Alright, what else? Silence, stun, slow. Oh, I forgot. I got slow, stun, weaken. and wet. That's kind of a slow buff. I think that's all of them. So now let's make these changes live and see how... Oh, didn't change this. And while we wait for that to compile, let us do another Mega Kitty experience. Looks like we're about 20% done with the compile. Oh, I don't think music carries over though. I'll have to fix that. I wonder if I can copy the background music and then paste it in the Mega Kitty experience. Okay, we're coming back up. And where did my Steam avatars go? There they are. Okay, let's see if that worked. So I'm going to be invincible again. And I'm going to run through all the debuffs and see... Oh. False start. Let's try again. Here we go. Alright, so let's do damage down. Good. Fall. Yeah, that's still going to be that way, so let's do that. We're going to keep that. Fast, incap, knockdown, poison. Good. Not poisoned, not silenced, not slowed, not stunned, or weakened, or wetted. Alright. Got a hat trick. Well... Got it all working the first time. So let's test on the network now, shall we? Make sure this still works on the network. So damage down, poison, silence, slow, stun, weaken, wet. Very good. Well, good. So that, I believe, fixes that. That was the easiest one to knock out tonight. I just want to get it out of the way. So that one, I think we're just about ready to commit here. Not going to commit this. Going to commit that. So we're going to say invincibility now applies to debuffs except falling. Yeah, damage down. You got the other ones too. Looks good. Good. All these are changed too. Okay, so let's take that one off the list. Alright, next step. Knockback may not be working smoothly over the network. So this one, I want to at least get started fixing, and then we'll see if there really is trouble with it or not. So to do that, I'm going to need a new trigger for knockback. And I don't know if I want to put it under status effects. It's not really a status effect. Maybe I'll put it to the left of right here. Let's do that. So let's take the in cap one. I'm gonna copy that in cap trigger. Then we're gonna make a knockback trigger. And then we're gonna put it down. Let's just say like over here, small space, like right here. And let's I'm gonna call this knockback plane. Let's make that a new folder. Obstacles. No, that's fine in the obstacles. So we'll say obstacles, knockback. And then let's do another trigger. Let's copy the in cap trigger. See knockback trigger right here. Move that to the knockdown plane. It's way up here. Also, this ought to be right here. Oh wait, is that the one I just made? No. Good. Knockback plane. So we want our knockback trigger to go there. Oh, it won't scroll. Fine, let's do this. There. And then we're going to want a floored for the color it. Oh, the text. Okay. Let's copy that over here. Let's call this knockback. And for those of you joining late, I am verifying some unconfirmed reports that the knockback is not working over the network very well. I'm going to see what I can do about that. In fact, let's make this, you know what, let's make this a little bigger. Let's do, what's our size, 40? Let's do 80. That's good. And we'll move this text a little bit away from that. Never mind. That's fine where it is. Okay, and then let's actually make that knockback knock us back. I don't remember. Here we go. Apply knockback debuff. Alright, let me take a quick look at this. Okay. I don't necessarily want this to be only on the server. I just want to see what happens. So target right here. Duration. Oh, I want knockback. Oh, I don't have a way to expose it. Okay. So how do I do knockbacks? I think it's just it's kind of baked into the gameplay effects. So how do I do that? Let's see, knockback. How are we doing it now? Oh. So typically, when a hero has a lot of features, they have health, they have weapons, they have other things like knockback, and I keep them all in separate components, and I can add or remove them at will. The hero itself, actually just the main character, the vanilla character itself, not even a hero, has a couple of components on it that I added so that they can be used. They're kind of modular. So we got a few components here, but then the hero character has a bunch of components. such as knock back, knock down, inventory, and health, and all that. So first I want to make sure I actually have the knockback component. If we have it, we want to apply knockback. And we don't seem to be able to do that outside of from Blueprint. Let's have a look at that. Back component. So right now I don't think there's a way to do just a, here we go, authority knockback. Okay, so that's the server side thing. So we're gonna expose this to Blueprint. Callable. Blueprint authority only. All right, so we'll continue this in a second. And let's save the room. And I'm gonna let this build again. And while we're waiting for that to build, I want to give a shout out to some of our game developer viewers, starting with Just Cavino, who is head of Freedom Forge Studios, making some exciting games.
Okay, at least I'm attempting. Potato on the loose. 3-second rule. We're good.
And making some exciting food. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of nice to mix things up a bit. I have not so far. Well, actually, no. I did a play test for someone. I am not opposed to doing more play tests on my stream. Actually, that was kind of fun and very, very helpful for the developer. So find knockback component, apply knockback. Oh, authority knockback. And what direction? Let's always do it in the X positive direction. Actually, I can just shorten that up to vector forward. Speed curve. Oh, yeah, I'm going to need a speed curve. All right, well, I'll just use another existing one for... Yeah, I'll just... Oh, yeah, this is like a generic one. I have a baked-in generic knockback speed for that. Well, speed multiplier 1. Reason... testing. It's fine. I don't remember why I put reason there. There was a good one for it, though. There was a reason I put the reason field here a while back. Hey, Braxton Wise, welcome. Good to see you here. How's your day been so far? Authority knockback. Braxton, good evening. Humid. Yep, kind of humid here too. All right, let's see if this knockback works. Oh, that did. So we get a little bit. So you got kind of a... What I should do is keep applying it while he's standing on it. So, begin overlap. Is there a stay overlap? In Unity, there's like a stay overlap that just calls every time you're... but no, we can't do it. We're going to do... we're going to add overlapping characters to the array. Make an array of actors. And we're going to protect this within server code, because this is a server-only thing. We don't even need this stuff anymore. Except we probably want this. There we go. And then we want to add them to the array here. Let's add them right here. And actually, no, what we want to do is move these down a hair. Oh, we don't even need to. Let's just move this right over here. And then, let's see, yep, now so I'll do a tick. Now we'll go through all of our overlapping actors. It's the visual coding. And then we will find their component again. And authority knockback. And let's break these. Let's do this. Okay, so that will cause the actor to be knocked back in perpetuity. So we don't want that. So what we'll do is, where's the event for end overlap? Here. And then we will remove that actor from the array. Alright, so here we got our overlap start, and then tick is run once per frame. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We'll never tick. Well, we'll see about that. Ooh. Oh, really? Trigger box won't... I can't... Oh, trigger boxes don't... So you're using a timer. Okay, I can do that. Let's do a timer instead. It's less resource intensive anyway. So let's make a timer. Yeah, this is a performance thing. I actually kind of like this. So we'll say... We'll every 10th of a second, we'll have him knocking back. And then we'll move... Let's see... We'll move this down. Get rid of the tick. And then add custom event. Okay, that looks better. So I should continuously get knocked back until I leave the... Oh, and this is in... let's do standalone first. Whoa. Well, that really knocked me back pretty good. I like it. But notice how it's smooth. It just kind of happens very smoothly. There's no teleporting. It's just kind of like that. It's almost like a repulsion, like a wind generator of some kind. So that looks right to me. Now, this is where the bug supposedly came in. That is, it looks bad on the network. So I want to see if that's true or not. So here we go. This is the test. And... Whoa. Okay, so we got a little jitter there. Alright. Okay, so it doesn't look good. It doesn't look as good as I thought it would. We can make this... Maybe we can make this look better. So what's going on here? Why is it jittering in network mode? Well, firstly... is the knockback component... So the authority... Okay, so he tells... This is the server telling all instances to do the knockback, which, by the way, should be a required... a reliable message. Okay, it's reliable. So what else could be the problem? Okay. Knockback, active knockbacks. Okay, so it just adds to the... Yeah, it just moves the owner. It doesn't really explain why it's why it's all jumpy like that. So again, networking. Yeah, it's just kind of jittering. I think I want to save that and then punch and solve this a little later, because I have other higher priority items on that. But I can put this as in progress. So, knockback is jittering over the network. I want to see if we can fix that. My hot take is maybe character movement is trying to compensate. So, because if you're playing standalone out, not on the network, just a local one-player game, then it runs smoothly. But on the network, the server and the client are trying to make sure that the player is in a consistent area, a consistent location. And if they're fighting knockback, then there's going to be some jitter because the client may think it's overshooting its velocity. That being said, the knockback's being applied to both the server and the client, so I don't know why why they'd be fighting for the synchronization problem. So I'm going to save my changes and punt on that one. So I'm going to close and say that this change creates a testing environment for knockbacks. Created empty danger room knockback trigger. We're going to keep that. And then I want to go to... actually, this is really the most important of the 3 remaining tonight. Show one-off tips after each goal is scored. So, according to playtesting, players don't know that they can... Players had trouble discovering that they could change their hero mid-game, and they had trouble and they're going to probably have trouble discovering the new respawn system. So my thinking is, after a goal is scored, and then the new round begins, I want to show a banner that indicates a tooltip. So I've already started this, but I still got more work to do on it, which I'm doing tonight. I'd like to even try to get it done tonight. So I made a table of tips. Like, you can switch heroes from behind your goal. You're knocked down, you're teleported to your home goal. After you're knocked down, you become invincible. So actually these 2 are fairly new features, like brand new features of the game. This is one we've had for a while, but people don't seem to know that it's a thing, so I want to fix that. And to do that, we're going to go to the match widget, match hero widget actually. And if you look on it here, where is it? Here we go. Oh, not the hero widget, the match layout. You see you got the low health indicator there, and yeah, and don't die. So here's where I have it right now, in the lower left corner. You can't see it yet. That's what we're going to change. So I want to go to the match layout. Oh. Okay, I guess we have to do it from Blueprint. I thought this was its own class. My bad. It ought to be later, but for now, I'm okay with keeping it in Blueprint for the moment. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I think I kept it in Blueprint, which is less efficient, because it's easier to change, and I'm still hadn't 1000% settled on the format yet. So we're going to make Blueprint changes here. Starting with... let's see, unactivated, bind events. Here we go. Some gameplay messages. So we're listening for hero switching events. We're going to listen to another one. Let's move this over. We're going to make some space here. Move this over. Make a new hero switch hide event. We're going to call it next round event. And we'll listen for gameplay messages. Match. State changed? Yes. Actually, it's going to be a match state change. So we're going to call this match state change event. And we're going to save that here. And, oh, do we need more? Okay, so hide hero switch widget. We're going to make a new event. Handle match state change. And we need the old and the new events. So we'll take... wonder why I lined that like that. Okay, so we're going to break... Oh, payload type. State changed. Uh-oh, Mega Kitty's gone. She's eating right now. Let's see, the gameplay tag. Old state, new state. Old and new. And we'll say if this is match state, if the old state is goal scored and the new state is regulation time or overtime, and for those of you who don't use Unreal Engine but are game developers, these are what are called gameplay tags. These are how do I say it? So these are used in a lot of ways. When you have a status effect applied to your character, you can represent that as a gameplay tag that they own. Match states are gameplay tags. There are gameplay tags for events that happen. These are all kind of like unique identifiers, but they're hierarchical in name, like event.montage.pounce. That's a hierarchical tag. And they're pretty handy. It's really growing on me. I like using them, and they make things easier to do. So, if the old state is goal scored and the new state is regulation or overtime, you want to trigger the next tip. So let's make a new event. Show next tip. A match tip. Okay. And then, where's that banner? Match tip. Show tip. For testing purposes, we're only going to show just the first one. Oh, I have to make it a literal name. Don't like that very much. I'm going to change that. Match tip widget. All I have to do is just change this to tip name. Oh, and I am missing a forward declaration. There we go. I hate when I forget those forward declarations. Oh, and Mega Kitty's back. Let's have a look at while we're compiling. Oh, are you camera shy, Missy? You're hiding your face with your tail like that? Alright, and we're back. So keep an eye on Mega Kitty. And she goes back to sleep. And we're going to show that tooltip. Let's call it, what do I have it named here? Hero Switch. Let's call that Hero Switch. Alright. So, we're ready to test. We gotta go in a match. We're gonna do offline. We're gonna do single standalone right now to test that. Doesn't really matter which character we're testing with here. There's going to be a delay as we load all the character animations, some of the VFX, and all the character data. It's all loading. It's kind of a one-time thing you have to deal with when you launch the editor, but it's fine. All right. Now to speed things up, I'm going to force a goal. Yeah. All right, looks like it's working so far. Now let's actually see the tip. Oh, there it is. All right, let's do that again. And force a score. Yep, there's the goal. Okay, so that's... You know, it's kind of buried down there. Well, maybe that's a good place for it. I almost want to make it a little bigger. What if I put it above the hero UI? So let's see, match tip. How is that arranged? Pam's panel, hero, panel, lower left. Okay, that's good. So let's move this up. Yeah, that's more visible. Let's try that. Oh, that's better. I like that. Okay, so let's run with that for now, and we'll see what the feedback is on that. So we need it to disappear now. So how do we do that? Well, we do a delay. For how long do we want that tip to show? I got to think about that one. Let's say, 6 seconds. That should be ample time to get red. I'm just throwing a number on the screen, see if it works. And after that delay, we will hide the tip. And when we hide the tip, we're going to have to animate it to be going much farther down than it currently is. Or do we? Let's see how it looks. And I'm going to do a shorter delay for testing. And then we'll do the longer delay again. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's see how 6 seconds is. That said, I am kind of a quick reader, so I don't know. I'm going to probably need some feedback on how fast that is. Here we go. I'm going to start running too. Like, oh, what's that? Look at that tip. You switch heroes every 30 seconds. Okay, that felt good. Maybe one more second, actually. Let's do 7 seconds. Or 8. No, 7. Let's try that. Because I don't want it to be there long enough that it interferes with the game. You can switch heroes from behind your goal every 30 seconds. You know what? Let's do 8. And we will we'll make a new variable for this. Let's call it... make a setting called match tip duration. And I'm gonna, I could have the tip itself control how long it is, but I don't want to do that yet. I might later. But I just want to get some 1.0 tips working. So settings, match tip duration. Let's call that 8 seconds. There. Okay, so now we're only showing this tip. How do we show the other ones? Well, this is where things get fun. Because I want the tips to only appear once per player. So, because it's going to be annoying to to do otherwise. So how do I do that? I need to track what tips the player's already seen. And to do that, I don't think I actually referenced a save game, but let's have a look. What was that? Thought I saw something explode in the Steam avatars. And while I'm looking here, let's see what I do with save games here. If anything. So that's how you do it. Does save game exist? Can I do that from blueprints? Does save... Oh yeah. Okay, so... How do I load... Okay. Save game to slots. Okay. I just guessed on that one. Save game object. What's that? Oh, you save game. So probably have a tooltip. So this is like the Unreal Engine save game object. I want to make a very simple one. Oh, let's see. I want it to be like shared. So like if I'm a Steam user, I played it on my home computer, and then I switched to my laptop, go somewhere. I don't want to see the tooltips again. I want to make a shared save game. What is the base class? Local player save game? Settings local. What's the difference? Game user settings. Local player save game. Okay. Alright. I kind of want to have that managed in C++. But, you know, we're still kind of playing around. I think I'll keep it in Blueprint for the moment and see what the reception is on that. Make a new folder, save game. What was that class? That was local player save game. BP match tip save game. I want to track which the current tip. Last seen tip. If they haven't seen one before, then there won't be a save game. So this should be fine. Now, how do I mark this as a save game field? Here we go. Save game. Okay. Make that visible. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a sequence. Make this a little clean. We're going to start. We're going to do this second. We're going to do the save game first. The save game exists. Slot name, match tips, V1. There. This may not be permanent. If so, then create object, create save game object. Oh, hey, it did it. Tell you that autocomplete. It's really helping. Then we're going to save it into the same slot. Okay, we're going to make a new name for this. String. Match pip save slot name, and that's apparently going to be a string. Also, I haven't made save games in Unreal in a long time, so this is quickly catching up to what I know. There. And then we'll save this down here. And then over here. And let's formalize a save slot for that. That'll just be 0. And we're going to move this down a bit. It's getting crowded. So first we check, does the save game exist? Oh, if false, then create one and save it. Then we will show a tip. Then we will load save game from slot. Oh, we can do that asynchronously too. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, tip name. Actually, you know what? Let's do that first. Whoa. Load game from slot. Same ones. We'll cast it to match tips. Then get tip in. Get last seen tip increment. Oh wait, that was said. Okay, actually, it will be 0 here. You know what? Then we'll need to make this default to -1. Or we could make it next tip index. Yeah, I like that better. That'll be 0. And then next tip index will increment, so the next time... Actually, we'll want to do that... okay, after... Nuts. Yeah, we gotta do it after. So we're going to show the tip first. Actually, no. We're going to do... let's see, cast to that, and then load it. Yeah, we got to access the tip data table, so let's make a reference to that. Or do we? We don't even need to. Let's see. No, I don't think we need to. Show tip. Oh, actually, yeah, we do, because we need the row name. Not exactly efficient to have the table reference in both places, but what are you going to do? So we're going to say match tip table. Air Force game player, how's it going? You in a good safe spot for the evening? Match tip table. Data table. Get row name. Oh, here we go. Data table row names. And that will go here. 610 without incident or rain to Las Cruces, New Mexico. A motel room. Sweet. Expecting a storm overnight? Nice. Alright. And we have our tips. We see if this is a valid index. If it is... this down, then we'll show the tip. Find row. Like this. Let's bring this down, make it a little easier to see. Let me show the tip. And then we increment the index for next time, and then we do our delay. And then we hide it. Now, I don't know how save games work in the editor, so we're going to learn how they do real quick. Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. First, if it doesn't exist, we create it on the fly and save it. Then we load it, Yes, and we're ignoring the return value here because we can just find out if it exists here. And then get row table names. We see, is the next tip index valid in the table here? So 1, 2, 3. Now technically 0, 1, 2, but then we increment the next tip, and then we wait, and then we hide the tip. So if this works, then we should see some tips. So let's bring this back. Score goal. All right, here we go. Those should not exist. Good, created it, saved it. Reload it. Looking good. Let's get the row names. It's valid, so we show the tip. Hero switch. Oh, we didn't save the game. And then we delay. Wait, can we save it asynchronously? No. Oh yeah, we can. Well, I'm going to do it synchronously for now. Readability, and then let's try it again. I wonder if the index is going to be 0 or 1. I wonder if it saved it. Actually, no, it should still be 0. All right. Okay, so the game is saved. Okay. Okay, the tip is still 0 because we didn't save it last time. We're going to show the first tip, incrementing the tip index to 1, and we save it in the slot, and then we continue. Oh. Why are we showing this again? Interesting. We're going to test that in a bit. Okay, it's going to show another tip. Oh, it keeps happening. Oh, it changed like 3 times. It's very odd. Maybe it's already... Let's see. Maybe it's because we're already listening more than once? Huh. Let's do that again. Now I'm not interested in testing tips as I am testing that conditional. Old state. Goal scored. New state. Regulation time. Good. And there it is again. Goal scored. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times is this being called? 1. Uh-oh. Must be an old bug. I didn't know this was happening. What's prompting that? Glad I found this. Oh, unactivated. Okay. I think I know the problem. We didn't unbind it when we deactivated. That's okay. My bad. Oh, but what else are we not unbinding? We got 1, 2. Okay, so we got to cancel these 3. Cancel listening for that. Hero. Okay, now it should work. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Oh, he's pretty happy. Okay, 1. Perfect. Of course, there's no more tips to show, so it's not showing anything. I'm gonna have to reset that. So let's go to... We're gonna do it kind of hacky, I think. Show next tip. So we're gonna forcefully set this to 0. All right, and we're gonna do that just one time. There we go. You can switch heroes from behind your goal every 30 seconds. Good. Now let's take that hack out. And it's gonna, I think it'll show the second tip at this point. If you're knocked down 5 times, you're teleported to your home goal. Hey, looks good. Let's score another goal. After you're knocked down, you become invincible for a moment. Cool. And after this, there should be no tip. Good. Hey, it's working, coming together better than I thought it was going to. So let's. What is the next step here? Well, I want to reset this again. Let's do. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I did before. Set next tip index to 0. Yep, and what I want to do now is colorize the tip based on the color of the team that the player is on. So we're going to leave this in for a minute to kind of test it. And let's look at the show tip. So that's the match tip widget. All right, we're going to set the colors here. So there's the animation and the text. Get owner, get owning, player, pawn. Wait, can I get the player state? Yeah, get owning player. Get player state. PS2 session. Player state base. Team ID. Get team color by ID. We have the ID. We just want the color. We just need this. We're going to fill that in a minute. So we'll do image background, tint. That'll be our tint color. Wait a minute. Make slate color. Let me double check. So image background. Let me make sure testing the tint. Good. So we're gonna do that, and then we just need a color key. We're almost, I think we're getting pretty far here. 2, 3. Okay, so all we need now is a color key. Oh, and to move this down a bit. I don't like when they overlap. So to do that, we need to go into the team data store. So these were all the colors for the teams, are all stored here. And we're going to do UI colors. We're going to do new UI. Tooltip. No, UI match tip background. I'll call it that. We're going to do it for all 3 of them. And for now, we're going to just do the let's see, default color. Maybe the hero dark color. We'll just use that for now. Because we want it to be kind of a darker background so it's easier to read the text. And then I think I want to shadow the text as well. Give it a little shadow color. So that, and then what we call match tip background. We put it here. Now let's go here and add a little shadow to the font. Yeah, let's do that. Save everything. And let's see how that looks. And no tip appeared. I wonder if something went wrong. Zero. Oh, I didn't reconnect this. Well, that's a bit dark. Well, let's lighten it up a bit. Let's use the light color. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, it's still pretty dark. What's lighter than that? Nameplate. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, it keeps picking that character automatically. That's interesting. I'll allow it. We're going to use UI color. Actually, that's still pretty... Yeah, that's right. And then this color for red. Let me watch that again. Yeah, that looks good. I want to see how it looks like if it's red. What happened to him? Cool. Okay. I think I'm about to ready to put that one in the can. Let me just fix that little hack I had here. All right. So that's a good start. I think I want to make the banner look better in the future, and I want to make sure I'm content with the save thing. What would be nice is that if that save is put over the Steam Cloud, I need to learn how that works. It may already be doing it. I don't even know yet. All right, for knockdown 5 times. Oh, didn't show the last one. Let's have a look at that. I wonder if it was too soon after the last tip. No, was that the last one? think I tried to show it too fast. Let me do that one more time. Okay, you can switch heroes. Got it. Okay, and then do this again. Okay. Back down 5 times. And wait for it to finish. Okay. That looks good. Yeah, it must have been too fast. So after this, there should be no more tips. Okay. Well, that one's going in the can. This is a kind of the 1.0 version of helpful tips. Finished initial match tips implementation. But yeah, that one was absolutely vital. So let me mark this as done. Check. And then, what was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh yeah, cross it off. I think I had a tips on here somewhere. No, I don't think I did. Okay. Okay, so now Dodger. So knockback, I'll get back to. Oh yeah, Dodger turret persists. I want to do something about that. So I noticed that I spawned a turret, and then someone scored a goal, and then right after that, the turret didn't go anywhere; just kind of kept up there. But then when the next round started, the turret was still there and started shooting the other team. It wasn't fair. So we're going to take care of that real quick. We're going to use similar logic to the what we did here, actually. Binding the event and all. So let's, oops, match layout. And then we'll do, what's the turret? Here we go. Event possessed. Set timer. Okay, let's bind event. Excuse me. This one. Some more gameplay messages. Let me do that again. There we go. Match state change event. We're going to copy this. Oh, this should be transient. If it's not already. Yep, this should be transient. Transient means that we don't want to save it. It's just, you know, kind of a temporary value. I don't know if other languages have that. Hit actors, this should be transient as well. Yep. Tearing down, transient. All these data under the data category should be transients. That way, it also saves a little space because they're not being saved all the time, and they shouldn't be saved anyway. Alright, and then we do that, and then where's our unbind events? Where's our end play event? We don't have one. Okay. Let's add one. So here, we're going to cancel. No, wait. Let's get this. Cancel this action. There. You always want to clean up. And then, so what do we do here? Match state change event. Oh, we also want this to only be on the server. Oh, we already do that. Great. So in that case, I need to call it authority handle match state changed. That's how I know that a function is only called in the server. It is a big, big help. And then here, we're going to do the same test we did like this. Okay, old state and new state. If all true, then we what's that replicated? What did it do up here? Set with notify is tearing down. Perfect. Oh, we're gonna cancel that timer too. Okay, so we're going to test this. It should make the turret disappear as soon as I force a goal to happen. I'm going to be Dodger. And we're waiting a moment for all the assets to load in memory the first time, since it's using the editor. And I'm going to wait for my turret to recharge as I do. And while I'm doing that, you see these little dots just below the health? That's a brand new thing I put in last week. When you take down... Oh, every time you fall... Every time you get knocked down, you're going to lose one of those dots. They're called pips. And once you've lost all of them, and then you get knocked down again, then... you respawn back at your home goal. It's a great mechanic. I think it's going to help the gameplay a lot. Okay, I'm all charged up. Let's spawn it. Actually, no, we want to go over... Yeah, let's spawn my turret, and then we're going to force a goal. Oh! Okay. Is my turret still there, though? He completely foiled my test. I got an idea. Let's do that again. I'll show him. I'm going to get rid of all the bots. Bam. And then I'm just going to do this myself. As we wait for the charge to come up. So yeah, those are these new pips, and the invincibility when you get back up from being in-capped is also a new feature. Not only that, but oh yeah, another thing. See this thing on the ball? That is fairly new as well. It helps you see the ball when it's not moving. Okay, so put it here, and then we will force a goal. It didn't work. Okay, let's do that again. I want to know what happened. Okay, let's do this again. Anyway, so while I'm waiting on that, another feature. So yeah, now the ball does this glowing thing, and another feature I added. If you press the space bar, you will always see where the ball is. This is the equivalent to the Rocket League follow the camera. You will always show you where the ball is, so you should never get lost. I really like this. It also tells you what by color which team has it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Gotta stop. Okay. I should have been full screen that time. But it looks like we got here, though. Let's see if we get here. But at least we know we get this far. Oop, wrong character. Yep, so again, spacebar. This is also a game setting. So if I pause the game, and you go to gameplay, there's show ball tracker. And also the show radar. So the ball tracker, that's what this is. So this resolves some of my issues I had seeing the ball. Not only that, but this over here actually pulses now. This used to not pulse, but now it does. It catches the attention of your eye. So I think these changes will help a lot. And almost ready. Spawn. Force a goal. Okay, there's the event. Let's continue on. Oh, it's false. Why is that? So the old state... Oh. I mixed them up. The new state should be goal scored. And all we need to test is the new state. So we can just do this. Then it'll work. So while we wait for that, So while we wait for that to run again, I want to take a quick look at the improvements we made since the last formal playtest. In addition to what I just showed you a few seconds ago. And let's go here. So ability aiming. So now, instead of just how it used to happen is you would move your mouse cursor somewhere and then you press shift, it would spawn one of your abilities. Now you hold down shift and then aim it and then release and then it spawns. That was a request from several testers. Damage fall off, probably not going to do in this iteration. Ping wheel, I don't know if I'm going to do in this iteration or not. I'm thinking about it. Everyone I've asked wants it, but there's so many changes already. I just want to know how those changes affect the gameplay. Low health warning is in, ball visibility improvements are in. Hero switching visibility, I guess tooltips kind of help with that. So I'm just going to say tooltips, or actually match tips. We're going to say that's in. So that should really help the visibility. We'll make this strike through. Event feed, I'm going to punt on that. Okay, we should definitely be ready by now. Here we go. Spawn. And there you go. Let's put that one in source control, shall we? Alright, so now... Oh, what did I change? Oh, yeah. Change that. So made it so... Dodger spear turret now despawns when a goal is scored. Easy money. And that's a done. So. Alright, so what we got left? Oh, yes, the knockback. Yeah, I can poke around on that a little bit. I'd much rather play a match, though. So we're going to go into match playing mode just as soon as a few other quick things first. First, let's look at how Mega Kitty's doing. Okay, so she's looking at the camera and her leg is in the way. So she's doing well. Next, I'm going to take a big risk here and do a shout out for one of our loyal viewers, Air Force Game Player. And it's a risk because it should not be anything too raunchy. So let's give it a shot. Alright, and here we go. This is Air Force Game Player. Excellent. All right. So, now with that, let's go ahead and play a match. And I also want you to kind of see some of the improvements to the gameplay and to the field itself. I don't think some of you have seen the reskin that was a little touch-up I did about 2 weeks ago. My artist did the work. Oh, and before I do that, let me switch the music up. Let's go into settings, turn the music on. Other improvements include reducing ranged damage and some targeted ability damage dial downs a bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, also another feature. Now the ball, see the ball over their head? That's new as well. That helps the visibility as well. So it's easier to see who's got it. Oof, that was nice. Come on, we can make this. Oh, I got logged. Oh. Oh, she destroyed my turret as soon as I put it up. Nice move. That's another thing. I weakened the turret a little bit. And now the AI is upstaging me. Yeah, so you got one pip left, so... Uh-oh. You know what? I don't think that's tall enough for him to target. I need to fix that targeting. I don't think you saw the stump there. Also... Ooh, nice shield. Oh, also, I changed the Were-Orc ability. I want to show you that. See, oh, yeah, see, it's easier to see the ball and everything. Oh, nice. I'm going to switch to Were-Orc and show you their new ability. So, the Were-Orc, when they were in their wolf mode, you would pounce enemies. Yeah, but oh, he tried chasing the ball. He shouldn't have tried doing that. Oh, just pass me the ball back. Get over here. Also, the invincibility is great. I really like... Oh, yeah. Oh, nice escape there. Because I also taught the AI to... Oh, now I'm down. Yep, and I just respawned back my home base because I ran out of pips. And my pips have been restored. Alright, nice pass. Oh! She didn't see that log there either. I gotta fix that. No. Alright, I'm gonna go in wolf mode and show you how it looks now. See, now it's like... Now I'm like a Tasmanian devil now. And I have to say, it's a lot more fun than it was last time. Because the old one was just pouncing on a target, and if you missed, then you missed. But if you hit it, then you'd be... You would you'd hit them again and again and again, and it was cool the first few times, and then it got kind of old. Oops, you can pass it to him. So let me turn the ball finder on. So now you see that. Oh, now you see the red team's got the ball. You don't even have to be on the screen to notice that. Yep, the red team's got it still. So there's really two ball trackers on the screen at the moment, and it helps. So you can turn it off if it's annoying. Yeah, look at that. Now I'm just going to run. Oh. Yeah, I like doing that. Turn it off because it's annoying. Yeah, man, this is great. All these improvements, they're already adding up. I think maybe I will have the ping wheel in this one, but I don't know. I don't want to start it tonight. Oh, yeah, teleported back. Oh, yeah. He needs to not chase the ball when he's in that mode. Now it's my turn. Oh, you're going down. Oh, still took. There's no guarantee you're gonna. No guarantees. Oh, that reminds me, there was another piece of player feedback that Latunia was kind of a weak character, so I'm going to play her next time. Like, she kept getting in-capped because her range on her staff is low. So I'm going to look into that next game. Oh, man. Maybe I should shorten the range a little bit more, or... No, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to see... I'm a melee character. I should be running away from the ranged attacks... Maybe I should be a little faster, actually. Oh. That does it. We're doing it. Oh, got me again. Maybe I'll take down another 5% on the ranged attacks, but maybe not. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll increase the melee health a little bit. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll increase the health of the melee players, just a hair. But if I do that, why not just make the melee attacks, well, why not make the ranged attacks, because it's the same thing. Both accomplish the same thing. All right, I'm going to switch fields to one that you have not seen before. The brand new Cutthroat Coliseum. This is brand new as of last week-ish. So this is the old Cutthroat Coliseum was much bigger, which was a problem because the AI there's just so much space. It took forever to score goals. The AI had more space to know what they do than they knew what to do with. So this was a complete reskin from the ground up by actually a new artist. The artist who was working on the other fields temporarily have stepped down. I don't know how long for, but this new artist is doing a great job, and both are terrific. I'm so glad to have them both. So let's give this a little round. The metagame for this isn't even started yet. There's going to be mercenaries in this field, but I haven't even started working on that yet. So let's look into the issue about Latunia being weak. They were singled out. I want to see how true that is. Oh, and by the way, just a reminder, this game is really not meant to be played with bots. It's meant to be played with people. The bots are just helping me a lot get to that people, and they're terrific backfills too. So let's see. Yeah, her range does need to be pretty close. Give him that. But it is melee. That's the whole point. She can also get away in a pinch. That's good too. Maybe I'll leave her alone for now. And we'll see what the more feedback is. Oh, wow. That was good. Oh, nice. Haha, you can't change now because I muted him. Haha. Let's give her a buff. Yes! Good buff timing right there. Yeah, look how fast she is now. That was great. That was a great round. That was great. Yeah, this field is growing on me, I have to admit. Now notice how there aren't many obstacles on the field like there are the others. That's on purpose because of the mercenaries. There are going to be 3 of them on the field, and it's just going to get crowded, so I want to keep it open. But so far I'm pretty impressed with her. Alright, he's silent, so he can't use any abilities, and he's down. Let's get that ball back. Yes! Oh no! Alright. Let's do this. Also, Latunia is a support character. She really should be focused on buffing her teammates when she's not fighting. But yeah, I am happy with the way this is shaping up so nicely. Once I have those mercenaries in, this is going to be great. It's going to be even more fun, I think. That said, I did get some feedback from playtesters that the metagames were a bit invasive. So we're going to see what the next round of testers say about that. So I think what I'm going to do is work on the ping wheel. And when that's done, I'll schedule a new formal playtest. But I think, and after that, just do some general network testing. I want to do a test with a friend of mine, and when I maybe have a few viewers like you help me test it, I want to get it ready for the next formal playtest. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, nice. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, nice! What a move! Oh, and they teleported to boot. That was beautiful. All right. Yeah, we are looking good. Do I have any files checked out? No. Okay. So, man, that was fun. Man, I wish I had people like play this game right now with, but I don't. I need to do a Steam build and I need to do all that stuff. But review player. What was that? Player freedom of movement. Oh, okay, that's right. So this tester complained about all the stuff in the field. So, yeah, I can do a pass to maybe move and remove some of the obstacles. I Obviously, this won't be a problem in Cutthroat Coliseum. The dungeon, yeah, I want to do that pass now. I think that is worthy. Oh yeah, there's not much in the dungeon either. There's these bone piles, and they're not really taking up much space. Elder Forest, I don't think has many obstacles. Yeah, this is pretty open. Oh yeah, this is open because of the metagame. This has to be super open for the metagame to not be interfering. High Bridge. Oh, you haven't seen the new High Bridge either. Ah, what happened to... It's only this Windows login. It's going to look perfectly fine when I quit and go back in. Well, let's do that. But yeah, I think there are no obstacle problems there, but I'm going to show you that real quick. Yeah, let's just knock that bug out of the way. That's an easy one to fix. I know what he's talking about. The desert has a lot of obstacles, and so does Unknown Ruins. So those two, I'm going to maybe lighten it up a bit. And honestly, just because, you know, I think it's okay, you know, but there are certain places where the AI gets stuck, and I want to fix those for sure. Okay, we don't need to open these up anymore. Okay, so here it is. I think this is pretty good as far as obstacles go. There's only got these boxes, and they're not really that cluttery. Just this one here, and then these holes. Let me show you the holes. Oh, that could have interpreted in several ways. Anyway, let's bring in the Dodger, and I'll show you what those are about. On that note, yeah, the ball cannot fall into the hole. Okay, nice little river here. It's all nice and scenic. Watch this. Oh, the game. Here we go. Okay, let's do that again because the game was hitching there. All right, one more time. Yep. So that is, and by the way, the metagame for that is the fact that it's curved, and I have not seen another soccer brawler with a curved field before. This curve required its own special physics. I had to write the physics for that, and there's a lot of kind of janky behavior with some of the abilities. I get that, but all in all, I really wanted to have this bridge in the game. I think it's terrific. I think it looks good. Shadow here. I might have to work on the shadows a bit, but I'm pretty happy with it. I want to run with it. Mount Penatugal, I don't think had any obstacles. This one's... Oh, I haven't loaded it in this editor and this Windows login for a while, so it might take a moment to open. While it's opening, let's do a Mega Kitty experience. Okay, so yeah, okay. I forgot about these. They're kind of bright, but that's just this Windows login has weird issues with materials. But yeah, there's a few of them, but it's not really in the way, I would say. Oh man, this feel is. I also want to increase the lighting on it just a hair. The shadows are pretty dark. And maybe tone down these crystal, assuming... I want to double check that is an issue with this Windows login, and then I want to fix some of this lighting. Slogbog. I don't think that one had a lot of obstacles either. Yeah, these are just flowers. These are not obstacles. And now Unknown Ruins. Now we're going to get to the obstacles. Let's see what we got. So... this can be kind of annoying right here. What if I just move... What if I want to back this up for starters. Unknown Ruins. pre-obstacle cleanup. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this first. And this log. Okay, so that's 2 places where we release obstacles. There's still a fair bit around here. That field has... Okay, we got these 2. We don't need this rock. Don't really think we need... Well... I want to kind of keep them even. Do that. This is too close. The AI can get hung up on this. We're going to move this over. Move this up a hair. Okay. Let's move this a little more this way. We can move these, scatter these out a bit more. Let's move some of these grasses over a bit to the north. And these guys. So what do we got? It's pretty free. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's not count that middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of this rock. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got more there. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. Okay, let's see how this feels. So we got, this is the field now. Jeez, I kind of liked how it looked better before. Let's see how it plays. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna get back to that later. I need to think on that for a minute. Maybe it's not that bad. But the desert definitely had some issues. And we're waiting for that to load. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. A bit uneven there. I kind of want to remove this. Let's see. Like that. And move this just a hair to this way. And then down. There. I think this is fine. But let me make sure the AI are not blocked by that. And to do that, I'm going to start a quick match. I'm going to look at gameplay. Oh, back. Match. Debug. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the sandworm. Good, it's not blocking anything. Terrific. Oh wait, what about that side? What if I join the red team? Oh, gotta move that one to the left and then we'll be fine. Move this to the right, move that to the left. And we're set. Okay, so I'm going to say that, and back to this. I don't think I changed it officially. Good, I didn't. Okay, I had that pre-obstacle cleanup. But the thing is, the metagame for this level is the obstacles. That's what it was designed for. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as it is, and I'm gonna solicit more playtest feedback. Yeah, branches and rocks. Yeah, should occupy the field itself, but yeah, I mean that's kind of part of the experience. So let me save that change. Removed an excess obstacle from Yism Desert. Okay, playtest bugs. So, actually, that's what I want to do. Before I go back to the knockbacks, okay, review Lutunia gameplay balance. I'm going to mark that as won't fix. I think the melee, ranged weapons being weaker has helped. We're going to see if people think that is still a problem. So, playtest bugs. So, I made these two tasks as really 3 tasks as a general dumping ground for tasks. Let's see, spell telling. Okay, I fixed that. Oh, yeah, this one's fixed. I fixed the teleporting, so, but let me double check that. That was here. So let's go back to the dungeon and see if we still cannot teleport to that place in network mode. So that's dungeon. And we're going to do networked mode. And I'm going to try and teleport behind the enemy goal as Ellis. Oops, I got to turn that off. So let's go back to single player. Doesn't matter who I play as, I just want to turn that thing off. So go debug, match, there. Now we'll play. As Ellis. Oh, am I still single player? Yeah, okay, we're good. And I should not be able to teleport to the other side of the field behind their goal. Oh, I increased the teleport distance, by the way, too. Yeah, and the lighting has issues with this. Okay, here we go. Nope, I can't teleport. Great. But I can teleport over here. Oh man, I totally blew a chance to go right there. I wasn't paying attention. Ah, this lighting. Oh yeah, have a tornado on me. What the? Whoa! Getting a little janky there. I'm going to have to test that in a network environment again. Wait a minute. Now that I think about it. Let's see. Let me plant a wall. Oh. Maybe that is the same bug with the knockbacks. I'm going to test that again. Here, stop. Oh, I'm too late. Almost had the wall in front of the ball. Okay, here we go again. I'm going to see what people do here. As soon as they come back. Oh, ran away from it. That's no fun. Okay. Well, anyway, that bug's fixed. So let's, and it feels good. I've knocked down a bunch of bugs tonight. Done. Notice some lag. Yeah, So funny thing about that playtest, I did not know that they were going to be international players, so they had a lot of lag. That said, since that test, I changed the network stack for Steam to use Steam sockets. So we may see improvements there. Okay, input switch size during the match. Oh yeah, I fixed the leaderboard. I fixed the scoreboard problem. Yeah, scoreboard. The game froze in the, oh, my friend had that bug too. The game froze in the lobby screen. I could not solve. I do not know why that's happening. I need to enter that as a bug. If I haven't already. Accurately show player pings. I thought I fixed that. I'm pretty sure I fixed that actually. Alright, let me enter a new bug for that. Sometimes the game freezes in the lobby screen. Reported by 2 testers. I got no repro on that. It's a high one, but I haven't been able to repro it. Anything else? Oh yeah, the unplaced spider temps. Yeah, that's known. That is actually. I'm going to take this. That was the. I'll show you what that is. So I'm going to go back in single player mode. And in single player mode, you have an option to free roam. And that's the guy in the gun. And he seems to be stuck, actually. Oh. I must have broke something on him. Yeah, I think it's something I changed yesterday and they had broken him. Let's look at the input component. Yep. Wait a minute. Oh, I know why. There and there. Now he should work. So yeah, that's a free roam mode. Is something I made for myself and for my artist to, yeah, with a gun, to wander the field to make sure that it looks good and the collisions work. He can carry the ball too. You like this. So good. So glad I read that. I'm gonna keep him for a while. He was stuck on a tree. Yeah, that's kind of a geo thing. I need to do a pass on the AI and how they collide with things. Oh, quick match search text. Oh, that's weird. I better leave that one open. It's got a lot of things I haven't repro'd yet. Playtest bugs. Okay. Testing phase. Oh, appeared out his weapon and his skills didn't work correctly. Oh, I better keep this open too. Not gonna fix him tonight, but okay. Oh yeah, log latency to server every 30 seconds. I don't need that urgently. Feature for bug reporting. Don't need that urgently. Alright. So, here's all I got. How many items are left in this list now? 89. Okay. Now these are some of these items are years old. And some of them, yeah, map checks. Is there a unique build? That's a duplicate. Build numbers. Where's the one I had for building? No, bug reporting. Oh, okay. I got that assured I never duplicated. Version of the game. That's actually a duplicate, so let me fix that. Yeah, duplicate of 161. So how do I assign this as a duplicate? There. Won't fix because it's a duplicate. Cool. So now we have 88 items. Terrific. So let's see what we got here for time. Okay. All right. And nothing checked out. Oh, yeah, I want to fix that. Fixed bug where test hero could not move. Okay. Oh, so the ping wheel, which I don't want to do tonight, and then back to danger room. I don't know. I kind of want to play a bit more, showing off some of the new features and all. What was the other new? Oh, yeah, high bridge. Maybe one more match, and maybe one more match of that. And maybe Tone Day. Let me do that flyby in full screen. Also, I improved one of Tone Day's abilities. So this is the wave goodbye. I completely changed the VFX on that. I need to update this thumbnail later. He fell. Uh-oh, he's stuck. And I fell. Oh, what was he doing? That was weird. Well, what the heck? What happened to Ehrlich? Did he fall and then he's... Oh, there he is. Oh, nice. Oh. Ah, he fell. And then what happens is the ball will roll around a bit and then come back out. So the ball never falls. Yeah, it's real janky because it's loading all those animations in VFX. Uh-oh. See, now it's going to spin around and then go... Oh, now it's going that way. They fell. Yep, loading animations. See that in the corner of the screen? Alright. Actually, you didn't, because Mega Kitty's over it. I think I gave him a buff my guys a bit. Ah, and I fell because I wasn't paying attention. Wait, I can't... Oh! I've been trying to repro this. I can't fire anymore. I think falling has something to do with it. Let's see if I can investigate this. Oh, what's this? It thinks... Weapon deactivated. What does it think I'm attackable? Ability granted, active, ball possession. Huh. Let me pause that. Yeah, I just can't fire. I need a closer look at that. Only happened when I fell, I think. The lighting makes it hard to see. Cooldown. You know what? You know what I need? What I should do? I can fix. So I think it had to do with falling, and what I'm going to do is enter a new bug. Goodbye 88. After falling in high bridge, you can no longer be able to fire your weapon. Happened with Tonde after falling in. So that's a bug. And the first thing I'm going to do, try and narrow down the cause of it, just to confirm it is the water. There should be a debuff for falling. Alright, let's stop this. This one. Fall through playfield ability. I think I want to have a tag for that. And what gameplay effects does that apply? Here we go. That's what I want to see. But not all of these were revoked. Weren't there any errors that occurred during the anything worthy of note? There's this. Respawn radius. Oops. They shouldn't have maxes on them. Okay. Anything else? No. I'm still going to add a tag for that, though. Is that based? Okay, that's generic. So I'm debating if I want to make it a hard-coded tag or not. I think I do. Because falling through playfield is an ability. Nice, but it's not a debuff either. Yeah, I'm going to do it from here. Shared. Now we'll do it here. Save that. See if I can get that to happen one more time. See, I'm gonna keep shooting and then I'm gonna fall. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. And they fell. Yeah, this is why this isn't part of the rotation yet. Of course, now it's not happening because I'm trying to get it to happen. Yeah, this one needs special attention. And yeah, this one needs a lot more special attention than all the other fields, but it's going to be worth it. Whoa. I could do that. How else can I duplicate that? Well, I'm going to commit these little fixes, but let's see. One more thing. Okay. So it's better than it was, but still got the bug. Okay. And I'd say it, but I might actually be at a good stopping point this evening. There's nothing like simple that I could probably take on. Oh, this one, stylized per field soccer ball. I tried this and it didn't look as good as I thought it would. So I'm gonna do a won't fix on that. It does nothing when aiming away from people. What was that? Does nothing when aiming away from people. I don't remember that at all. Oh, and that was also before the aiming ability as well. I'm pretty sure that's can't repro that one. I'm almost sure that was fixed. Yeah, gamepad detection issue, someone reported. Work right does not wear off properly. What was that? That was in May. I wonder if that's still happening. No, I think I'm probably gonna look into that another time. So got great progress tonight, though. Fixed, got a bunch of stuff knocked out. Ping wheels next on the list. That and trying to get those knockbacks a little cleaner. So I'm going to find someone to raid off to. Oh wow, got a bunch of streamers on tonight. It's going to be hard to choose between them all. But I think this time, because I haven't raided to him often, I'm going to do Odd Oculus. So we're going to start raiding off to Odd Oculus. He's working on a dungeon crawler, and it is going to be awesome. So make sure I got the spelling right. So thanks everyone. You too, Braxton Weiss, have a good evening yourself, and I'll catch you again when you stream, hopefully. Thanks everyone, and you too, Justin Juscavino, and thanks again everyone for being around and hanging out, and I will catch you all when I stream again. Might be later this week, but we'll have to see. Until then, though, have a good one.